All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the FOG Talent Cup 2018. Yes, we are on to the game 2 right now. ChemicalX has already won the first game. A great game played by ChemicalX. They actually outdrafted and outplayed Ryzen Gaming. 33-7 was the score. Around 21k goal swing in favor of ChemicalX. And yes, of course, they did play a great game. And now is the game 2 right now. ChemicalX just needs one game to advance in the tournament, and Ryzen Game needs 2 games. And in case if Ryzen Gaming loses this, they are out of this tournament, and ChemicalX will go further. So going on to the draft phase right now, Ryzen Gaming has banned Lich, and ChemicalX has banned Magnus. Their draft, ChemicalX's captain seems to be pretty confident, and he's been banning and drafting the game very quickly. Like he's been practicing. I believe that they might be practicing onto like 4 or 5 drafts, and they're just putting that into the tournament, in the whole tournament. So could be that, or I believe that they are playing a really very great game. The skills is something like unexceptional skills.
Team ban.
And there is a dazzle ban from Ryzen Gaming, a respect ban for misery signals. It did show a great dazzle there. Those shallow graves were amazing, and those heals that he gave onto his teammates, it was really awesome, man. Awesome. Hats off to you, misery signals.
Radiant team ban.
And yes, it's an undying ban from ChemicalX. Yes, they know that undying was a pain in the ass for them in the last game.
Team ban.
And it's a Centaur ban from Ryzen Game. Very annoying hero.
Remaining.
Alright, so what ban ChemicalX will be doing right now?
Radiant team pick.
A Grimstroke ban. Thank God, man. Thank you ChemicalX for banning that Grimstroke. Please also ban a Monkey King. I'm just fed up of seeing them into the game. Both of the heroes were like most picked into this tournament. Monkey King and a Grimstroke.
Dire team pick.
Ogre Magi. Okay, so it's Ogre Magi onto the Ryzen Gaming side. Yes, the new meta of Ogre Magi with the hand multicast and the multicast onto the items like Dagon or something like that. Yes, of course, we do not make Dagon onto Ogre Magi, but yes, in case someone wants to, who has an innovative brain, can do that. Yes, of course, he is a very tanky hero. Can tank a lot, can dive into towers, and an Orb of Venom and an Ignite build is something that can actually harass the enemy in the lane. For ChemicalX now, they seem to be thinking a bit.
Dire team pick.
Okay, it's once again Dusky.
Radiant team pick.
Oh, it's a Brewmaster seems to be very annoying in the game. And he's like, he doesn't die that quickly with his split and his new update for that Drunken Brawler. It's a nice pick. I would love to see Partner and Brewmaster in this game, man. Really.
Radiant team back.
Shadow Shaman. As my shadow died, I bear a message of death for my enemies. So yes, it's a Shaman pick here for the side of Ryzen Gaming. I believe they shouldn't have picked up a Shadow Shaman. He's very squishy, man. He can be killed very easily.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team back.
And they ban a Drow Ranger.
Radiant team back.
And they ban Sand King. You expecting Sandy Claus?
Dire team back.
And Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage is a nice ban. They do have the two int heroes, which can be easily killed by Anti-Mage. And both of the heroes, yes, they can disable Anti-Mage, but then, yes, the later stage, no, they can't. Someone's baby is crying, man.
Radiant team pick.
Oh my god. It's a DK. No more squishy heroes, Ryzen Gaming, or else you're gonna pay for it. So right now, I believe Ryzen Gaming should go for an OD. Okay, Kunkka.
Radiant team pick.
I speak for the tree.
And it's a Nature's Prophet. He's gonna go jungle. Nature's Prophet is gonna go jungle. For sure. He's gonna try and rat all the time. All the fucking time he's gonna try and rat. Gonna irritate Ryzen Gaming.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
They need an OD or an Earth Shaker. They need someone who can control the push, man. They need someone who can control the push. Yes, Kunkka can. They do also need like one more. I believe Kunkka is gonna go mid. So I'm so sorry, guys. Kunkka is gonna go mid and
Dire team back.
Viper. Is it like a Kunkka off lane and a Viper mid? Might be. I think that might be. Alright, so a great ban by ChemicalX. They know that Underlord can stop their pushes, and also is great, a lot tanky, and he can hold them into positions. Plus the first spell, got the name, I'm so sorry. The first spell of Underlord is like can push very badly.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. 10 seconds remaining.
So both the teams need cup 1.
5 seconds remaining.
So I believe ChemicalX is left with their carry, and same goes with Ryzen Gaming. I believe that Ryzen Gaming should pick up a Spectre. A Spectre would be very much great in the game. She can control pushes, she can farm, and when there's a team fight, she can actually come into the gangs through the haunt. I think Spectre would be a nice pick for them. Spectre can turn the game around. A Radiance, a Blade Mail, Drum, or a Face Boot, or a Purge, or a Manta. And yes, of course, also Spectre is a good tanker. She can actually tank or withstand the damage that they can pour, or that they can apply towards Spectre, and yes, of course, she's gonna also disperse that damage to them. I think a Spectre would be a great pick. Spectre is the answer here. Yes, in case if they go for a Spectre, they need to push this game late.
Dire team pick. Alchemist.
Okay, Alchemist. Nice, nice. Seems to be a great pick also. Alchemist also a nice pick. This is a thing here. Ryzen Gaming has completely changed the draft with their Alchemist pick. Now it's 10 seconds remaining for ChemicalX. They do have the reserve time. They're thinking of a carry they can pick. What will that be? They can also go for like NP is gonna go jungle for sure. So okay, Pugna. It's a complete push lineup, I believe. Advisory Signals will be now playing the Nature's Prophet. Played by, so it's mid. Alchemist might go for a jungle or something like that. Then I'm confused, guys. I'm confused. Let's go and see it in the game itself. Who's going where, so that we come to know. And yes, it's a game number 2 here. First game won by ChemicalX. Now it's a game 2. Ryzen Gaming needs to win this, or else they are out of the tournament. Alright guys, so here we go. It's ChemicalX versus Ryzen Gaming. Game number 2. First legs. Now we go on to the lane phase now. So introducing the team here, it's Rhythm Devoid playing the mid Pugna. And the Invisible Name playing as the Tusker. And it's Silent playing as the Panda and Brewmaster at the off lane. And it's a safe lane. DK playing by Anxiety, And Misery Signals playing the Nature's Prophet this time is waiting for someone. And at the side of Ryzen Gaming, it's RPK played by he's playing Alchemist, and it's Showtime playing as the Shadow Shaman, and it's Salandrina playing the Kunkka, and Convict playing as the Viper, and CZ playing as the Ogre Magi. So now we're looking out for the contest, the runes, and we might see that. Okay, there's a snowball thrown onto him. One more snowball, and he hits it back, and then one more snowball. Okay, so here we see at the top lane. Okay, the rune. Yes, they do get that. Ryzen Gaming just gets one rune, and ChemicalX does take the 3 runes. Now, ChemicalX versus Ryzen Gaming. This was like, now it's a snowball thrown on him. So right now at the mid lane, I believe that Kunkka and DK. Right now, DK is suffering in the lane, but he's gonna not suffer much more for a more time. And yes, at the top lane we see it's Kunkka getting Viper getting harassed by NP, and at the bot lane, yes, they do kill the Shadow Shaman. I'm so sorry that I wasn't able to see that. So Alchemist has 1 point onto his Goblin's Greed. He's trying to farm, wants to farm as much as he can. He can try killing and try and get all the kills. Name. And at the top lane we see that Pugna is harassing them with the Needle Blast. Okay, will it be a kill onto him? The Orb of Venom is sticking onto him. Okay, there's once again the Ignite. And I believe that this time NP is gonna die. They're gonna chase him. They're not gonna leave him right now. And those Treants just catching him and blocking him, and right now he's in a very low HP, but yes, Pugna does come to save his life, and now they're trying to kill Viper. Will he be dead? And I don't think so that can happen, but yes, they do try and they do save. Ryzen Gaming does save, ChemicalX does save their hero, that is the NP. Now he TPs back to safety at the bottom lane. Shadow Shaman once again trying to get the kill, and yes, he does get that onto the Pandaren Brewmaster. A few right click, a 1 or 2 right click more would have killed that Shadow Shaman. Now Tusker juking out for his life, and now Pandaren Brewmaster coming back, and he's now got caught into the ice shards, and the Drunken Brawler is there. And yes, Shadow Shaman goes back to the safety.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Alright, so ChemicalX now trying to get that Shadow Shaman, and they do get that. And will Alchemist die on this? No, but Shadow Shaman needs to play a bit safe. He needs to understand that yes, he is a squishy hero, and Tusker and Pandaren Brewmaster are too much tanky. He can't kill them. He just needs to stay there and level up and make sure that Alchemist is farming. And at the top lane, it's Pugna trying to harass them and creating that pressure onto them. Then P is now stacking the kills here. There are 2 stacks that has already done.
Invisibility.
Yasha does block him, and at the bottom lane, will that be a kill? The permanent brewmaster going on to him, and the clap does goes on. Alchemist trying to save himself, but no, he is gonna die, and Tusker is now on a killing spree. All the 3 kills at the side of ChemicalX has been taken by Tusker. 4 minutes and 42 seconds in the game. Now both the teams will try and get the bounties, and at the mid lane, yes, the Shadow Shaman does rotate and helps Kunkka to get the kill onto DK. And yes, at the top lane, Viper is now running for his life. Pugna, I believe, is gonna take him out, and yes, he does. With the Nether Blast and the Decryptify, he does take that kill. So once again we see it's Kunkka trying to kill DK, but yes, the DK now knows that he can't. So it's 3 points on the Dragon Blood, and yes, at the bottom lane once again Shadow Shaman does die. And Kunkka has Ogre has come bot here right now, given the Bloodlust. It's a level 1 Bloodlust.
Pretty good chemistry.
So at the top lane, I believe the tower is gonna go pretty soon because of the... Alright, so now they're going on to the Viper. Viper is surrounded by all the sides, and yes, he does die. And right now, NP is gonna take that tower because of the treants and the siege that is hitting him, and the Pugna's Nether Blast. So yes, of course, it's a sure shot tower for them at the top. Now he's going at the top now. Alchemist is on a very low HP. He does die on the hands of Tusker. Tusker into the dominating spree. Will Shadow Shaman get that streak? Yes, he does get that for 325 gold. Now it's Shadow Shaman also falling back, and now it's Ogre onto the right clicks, few right clicks, and the Sprout onto the Viper, holding him into the position. And now yes, the Ogre Magi does go on to safety, and Kunkka and DK are having a tough time trying to kill each other, but yes, both are tanky, super tanky, they can't do that. Alchemist now switches the lanes, and now he is into the top lane. He just wants that free farm, and yes, Ogre does die through a neutral creep. And at the mid lane, yes, Kunkka is now into a great trouble, and the ship does get casted. And yes, of course, he has the Coco Rum onto it, but the tag team is gonna kill him for sure. And the Nether Blast ends the kill, and it's a kill for ChemicalX. Now they're going for the tier 1 mid, and that's what their strategy is. That's what the strategy is. You know, try and get the towers as much as they can. So it's DK, Pugna, and an NP and a Tusker. That's what they're gonna do. The Ice Shard does block Ogre Magi, but nobody tries to go in the tower because they know that yes, of course, the tower is gonna hit them. The multicast onto him, and now they are above the tower. They're before the tower of them, and now yes, of course, Shadow Shaman does fall back. Pugna onto a very low HP. Ogre trying to search him, trying to chase him, but yes, the life drain does kill that Ogre Magi. A great snowball save here, and that ignite is gonna kill him. And yes, he gets saved by 7 HP. He does get saved by 7 HP, and yes, now they are onto the Tusker, and now on the chase, Viper and Alchemist trying to get the Tusker, and he just gets saved.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So yeah, right now we do see that it's again this game is going on to the favor of ChemicalX. 11 for 3, 4K gold swing. And now they're now going for the bottom tower. NP is playing a great game. He's made a medal of courage and the boot. So yes, of course he's gonna go ahead and they will try and get some more. And yes, now Kunkka is trying to get DK. The DK has been hexed up, the dragon form, and the Pugna is now trying to get a kill for Shadow Shaman. He does get that, and now it's basically Ryzen Gaming going on to the counter and getting defeated by the counter attack. And now they use the shrine, and yes, of course, it's a massacre out there. And once again, it's Ryzen Gaming, 3 dead, 4th one is gonna come soon. Ogre Machai is gonna die. It's 4-0 for Ryzen Gaming, and yes, they need to understand right now it's once again a push strategy for them. They needed that Spectre or ES. Now it's Alchemist going on to the NP. Now he is gonna sprout himself and he's gonna TP back. And now Pandarin, Brewmaster and DK is trying to get the tower. The primal split has been deployed and the torrent does connect onto the DK, and now they are going for the kill, and the ship does follow up and stuns DK, and yes, he is gonna die this time. DK is not gonna be saved. And yes, Panda and Brewmaster is trying to save him, but no, he cannot. Panda will try to escape by his own. He did try and save him. Does he have an X mark? No, he doesn't. He decides to leave him, and now Alchemist is trying for the Radiance. He is almost have 3,000 gold into his backpack. And Pugna is trying to take the tower. So ChemicalX right now is going for... Okay, there's a hex on him. He's surrounded by 3 people. The shackle does fall in the Decryptify. Not able to give him that physical damage. But yes, the Ignite will take the kill.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Alright, so 11 minutes in the game. Let's check the inventories. It's NP with a Medal of Courage and a boot. Not great farm there. DK is going for an armlet, a PT, and he does have a soul ring. Ogre Machai, hey, where are you, man? And yes, at the bottom lane, they do get 2 kills, Tusker as well as the Panda. And yes, Ogre Machai has a Orb of Venom and a boot. Shadow Shaman with a bracer, and at the middle lane it's Kunkka getting surrounded by Pugna as well as the DK. Now comes the NP in the follow-up, and now Shadow Shaman, the target change. Shadow Shaman is trying to, they are going on to Shadow Shaman. Ogre Machai into the sprouts, the getting body blocked by the creeps, and yes, both of the teams are killing each other right now. Pugna is gonna die, and yes, it's again 2-0 for Ryzen Gaming. Now they would go for the tier 2 here, and they will get their objectives. Alchemist somehow trying to get the Radiance. He has got his relic. He's level 8 at 12 minutes, and he still has that. He needs that 1,000 gold more. And yes, they would go for that tower here. The NP is playing a marvelous game here, and yes, Viper is chased down, and the charge does block him, and Kunkka is now gonna die. Viper is already dead. Kunkka is gonna try and die, but yes, he does save, and the Ignite falling onto 3 of them. Will they try and get a kill or a pick off while they're retreating? But no, yes, Pugna now going at the bottom lane. He knows that there's a farm waiting for him. He's gonna go there. He's gonna try and farm. He does have an Aether Lens and the 2 Null Talisman.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle
Clear as
tower
clean
is under
water.
attack.
Alright, so there's a D-Ward done by the enemy. Alright, so NP now going on to the bottom tower. Alright, so yes, we do see that they have taken that tower. And I believe that yes, NP did fall there. He was killed by Kunkka there. And yes. Now it's the top lane. Shadow Shaman does commit his master upon walls. They're trying to get and there's a blink and the primal split caster down, and now it's gonna stun Kunkka. Not much here, and yes, NP does fall them, and the sprout does connect onto him, and the metal courage, and he is gonna be dead. Kunkka is gonna die very soon, and before that I believe it's NP is gonna kill and Ogre Magi is gonna die NP, and now Ogre Magi is gonna fall. The Pugna is there, and Shadow Shaman is revolving around his master upon watch, trying to see in case if any of the wards can kill someone, but no, they do lose 3 of them. Ryzen Gaming into a bad position right now. They just kill out an NP, take a tower, but they do lose 3 of their heroes. So a lot of casualties at the side of Ryzen Gaming. 21 for 10, 4k gold swing onto the favor of ChemicalX. Now they would go for the tier 2 tower at the top. So they're just trying to get that map control one by one. All of them are regrouping and sticking together and trying to get that towers every now and then. So NP does go and farm somewhere, and when it's a time to stick, he does TP in back. And yes, once again, Ogre Magi easily getting killed by the Pugna. And yes, the ward, the Neither ward has been placed. No much spells can be casted by them because they do get affected by this Neither ward. Right, so it's NP once again TPing. No, he does not TP back. So Shadow Shaman now trying to take out those wards. And yes, there's a blink and by the Tusker. And yes, he's been caught up by 2 of them. Shadow Shaman is gonna die. A costly defense for him. He tries to put that observer ward there, but by mistakenly puts a sentry there. I believe that they will now go for the tier 2 tower at the top. The Kunkka is here, and like I said, the NP is back here, and he comes from behind. Sprout is has caught up Viper, and Ogre and Viper easily getting killed. Once again, 25 for 10, and they do lose 2 of them. So Ryzen Gaming not in a better position here. I believe that ChemicalX is playing way far better than Ryzen Gaming. The teamwork is awesome, and yes, it's a well played, spammed by DK. There's a sentry ward in front of the tower so that they can scout out Kunkka in his Shadow Blade. They might go on an Alchemist. Yes, of course, they are going for an Alchemist. And the blink and the 4.5 second stun is gonna cast it down, but yes, it's an easy kill by ChemicalX onto the Alchemist. So Alchemist just has a 17 minutes, he has a Radiance and a boot. Not much farmed here. I think they should have gone for a Spectre, man. A Spectre. A Spectre was the answer for them. Now they're going for the RS here. So on the RS right now, yes, it's an easy RS for ChemicalX. I believe that they will get the RS so that they can get the tier 3 towers. NP has went top, and now he's trying to push the top lane. He's got like few goals left, like 1000 gold left, more 1200 gold left for the level 3 books. And yes, once again, ChemicalX does kill up Viper. And now Pugna putting that straw onto the Ogre Magi and sucking the whole life out of him. I think that ChemicalX is going to take a clean sweep here. I feel so, because they seem to be very strong right now. Alright, so the neither ward has been played. And yes, the ice shot does hold Alchemist and the Master for what has been committed. And yes, of course, the primal split does get him and does save the partner in Brewmaster. Viper into great trouble, and now he's draining life. Draining life out of the Viper. Viper does get killed, and now Shadow Shaman and Kunkka trying their level best to save their base. And yes, Kunkka into Shadow Blade trying to get out and the Tidebringer, but yes, that does not help him much. Now DK into a great trouble here. He's onto that Needrotoxin, is gonna break, and yes, he's gonna fall. And the tower is into a very low HP right now. All of the players from ChemicalX is running behind for their life, and it's a costly defense for them because it was two buybacks that were done. One was from Viper, one was from Ogre Magi. A costly defense for them, almost around 6% HP onto the tier 3 bot, which NP can take it very easily after some time when he starts going for the rat game.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
So that's what I said, and that's what he did. So now he's gonna TP back. He's gonna target the range racks because he knows the melee racks is gonna be regenerating by 5 HP per second. So it's better we go ahead and try and chip down some range racks. Now the game starts. Now NP is gonna start playing that rat game, that annoying game that Admiral Bulldog has invented. I mean, it was not invented by them, but yes, Alliance did master that strategy at that time. So yes, guys, we're gonna see some future Admiral Bulldogs here with the Necronomicon book, and yes, he now goes on to that. So from the bottom lane, it's the 4 people from ChemicalX trying to get that, and NP is trying to rat at the bottom lane. Yes, there's a team fight going on. The Hex and the Smash Up on what does catch up. Panda and Brewmaster. The ship does try to kill out that DK, but yes, of course, the armlet of Morgadan does help him. Viper into great trouble right now. The Alchemist does pop the stun onto the Tusker, and yes, Viper is dead, and they are trying to get Alchemist. Meanwhile, at the bottom lane, it's NP trying to get the tower with Necronomicon books, and yes, oh my god, what's happening here? And it's Alchemist and Kunkka just left, and great armlet toggles by DK, and they are trying to get that, and the top barracks is now into danger, and yes, he does take that melee, that range racks. Easy range racks, he's gonna go for the melee racks. And yes, at the bottom lane at the same time, DK is now trying to get, and the Pugna is gonna take it. And Alchemist does stun out the NP, and he is at wrong place, and he's gonna die. Still a worthy death for him. He takes the tower plus the range racks, and now it's only the melee racks that has been exposed here. Alchemist trying to stun someone, and no, he does not. He just gets stunned by himself. So right now they have taken as much as they want. ChemicalX has taken a lot of things out from here. At 23-minute mark, they have a 16k gold advantage. Yes, now they will try and get them tier 3 mid.
Radiant's bottom shrine.
I believe they are waiting for the NP. And yes, now DK has been caught up in the X mark. He's going to try and save himself, but no, that does not happen.
Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
Now NP is back onto the lane. He is now going for a Vladimir's offering. Shadow Shaman has a TP'd your, and I believe NP is gonna die. He is into the wrong place, and it's an easy kill for them. NP does die for 336 score. And yes, Kunkka showing that taunt.
Radiant's top shrine is under
And there's an X mark that has been charged, and the snowball does save them. The stun does lock onto him, but he does have
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
that blink onto him that can save his life.
Radiant's
And
top
Pugana
shrine has fallen.
very calmly taking out that shrine with those Nether Blast.
The seeds of war. I'll take that.
This game seems to be very interesting. I believe that this might go a long game because they do have the Kunkka and the Alchemist. But at the same time, the way ChemicalX is playing, I don't think they might go much further. They've regrouped again. Now they might go for that. The Nether ward has been placed. Yes, Pugna does have a level 4 Dagon. So NP doing his work at the bottom lane. Now at the top lane, it's Kunkka getting chased, and the unstable cohesion has been charged. And now it's on to Pugna. Pugna is gonna die, I believe so. No, but the life drain saving the Kunkka, and now DK has turned up. The Shadow Shaman, the bow has been fallen, and yes, that's gonna kill the Pandaren Brewmaster. The BKB has been popped by the DK, and now it's NP has targeted everything onto the melee racks. He does die, NP, and he takes out the racks, and now it's once again one melee racks down for the side of Ryzen Gaming. They will now go for the other melee racks. Now he goes on to the Shadow Blade, and yes, right now it's nothing much more left for them. And now the Pandaren Brewmaster is going for the tower, the racks, and yes, it's almost everything done. Why the fuck is he trying to get those sharpened wards, man? And now there goes. Now they have the super crips onto him. The snowball killing out the Viper, and once again I believe there's no way that Ryzen Gaming can come back right now. So yes, Shadow Shaman trying to get some kills, but that's not gonna help much. It's almost 4 dead. The sole survivor is the Shadow Shaman. Showtime is gonna die, and it's a team wipe once again, and it's GG called out by Ryzen Gaming. And do they go ahead, and good game, well played. You're called out by Ryzen Gaming. You did play well, brothers, but then unfortunately ChemicalX did show the game, and they did go ahead. संदीप संदीप
हेलो हेलो। हाँ जारेड, क्या हुआ? संदीप को कॉल कर लो अगर संदीप से बात करना है।